Yo, what is good, Jets Nation? Welcome back to Jets Media. This is Richie, and in this video, I want to talk about some rumors that's circulating about 49ers wide receiver Debo Samuel. According to some reports, the 49ers would consider any legitimate offer for Debo Samuel. This comes from a report from one of the most highest respected 49ers beat reporters in Matt Mayoko, and I feel like this is a report that shouldn't really make us think that Debo Samuel is on the trade block. It's just really showing that anybody on the 49ers is always up for grabs. So, in my opinion, the New York Jets should be aggressive in calling John Lynch and calling the 49ers to bring in Debo Samuel for many reasons. And in this video, I want to break all those reasons down why the New York Jets should consider trading for a guy in Debo Samuel. Now, before I get into the video, I just want to mention, if you guys are new to Jets Media, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you want to check me out over on Instagram and Twitter, that is at NYJets_media. And if you enjoy the video, please don't forget to thumbs it up. With that being said, let's jump right into the video. So obviously there's been weeks and upon weeks of the Jets being tied to all these wide receivers that's entering the last year of their contract, that being Debo Samuel, Terry McLaurin, DK Metcalf, AJ Brown. Now, at this point, Jets fans could be tired of this because we're probably just sitting here wondering if it's ever going to happen, and it's probably not going to happen, to be honest, because us as Jets fans, we don't get nice things most of the times. But the one thing that I will say that makes me thinking that it could be possible that the New York Jets acquire one of these four big-time names is because we saw how aggressive Joe Douglas was in the Tyreek Hill sweepstakes. Now, that tells me that Joe Douglas values the wide receiver position, and he's looking at the wide receivers we have on the roster, and he likes them, but he still wants to add that big-time player, that splashy name like a Debo, to really take this offense to another level. Now, Debo Samuel, it makes sense for so many reasons because of the continuity in the offense. LaFleur knows him well. Saleh knows him well. The 49ers system is the same thing that we're running here in New York, as we all know. So if the Jets are really aggressive in calling the 49ers and we do give them a legitimate offer, you never know. The 49ers could be willing to move on from him because they do not want to pay a guy in Debo Samuel who is looking to be paid a lot of money. You look at all the contracts around the NFL that are been given out to the wide receivers like Tyreek Hill and Devontae Adams, and it makes you wonder, are the 49ers willing to give a contract to Debo Samuel because they do have to pay Nick Bosa? They're not really in any situation where they could pay him right now. The New York Jets, on the other hand, we have the money to pay a big-time player at the wide receiver position, and we have the draft capital in order to give it up. So in this video, I don't want to make you guys feel like that Debo is on the trade block because that is not what this report and this rumor is saying. It was simply from a 49ers beat reporter saying that anybody's available, and if a team is aggressive enough to pursue a guy in Debo Samuel, the 49ers will answer the call. Very similar to Joe Douglas's approach. We all know Joe Douglas as a GM. He always answers the call no matter what they're calling about. He always fields the offers. Nobody's untradeable on the Jets, just like no one's really untradeable on the 49ers. So, like I said over and over again in this video, I think the New York Jets should be super aggressive in going out there and acquiring Debo Samuel. We saw a similar trade package that the Jets offered to the Chiefs that was accepted for Tyreek Hill. I'd be willing to give up 35, 38, and even 69 for Debo Samuel. I think we can get that done outside of giving up a first-round pick. I don't think it would be smart for the Jets to give up the 10th overall pick for Debo Samuel, if I'm just being honest with you guys. I just really think that adding a guy in Debo who's been in this league for 3 years and coming off a season that is absolutely crazy if you look at the numbers. I mean, he's not even a wide receiver. He's a wingback, as they call it nowadays. And I just feel like the Jets would be smart to give up the capital that we have from all these trades, that Sam Darnold trade, and all the capital that we have to give up for a superstar wide receiver in Debo Samuel. I think that would make a lot of sense. But the good news about this whole thing, guys, is even if we strike out on acquiring a big name wide receiver in the trade market like a Debo, a DK, or AJ, the good news is plan B is not that bad of a plan B because we got a lot of draft capital to go into this draft and draft our own superstar potential wide receiver like a Garrett Wilson, like a Drake London, like a Jamison Williams, or a Treylon Burks, or a Christian Watson. You guys all know the wide receiver prospects that's in this draft. So the good news is if we do not acquire one of these big name receivers in the trade market, we could still get a really good receiver in the NFL draft. So I want to hear your guys' thoughts about this rumor. Do you think that the New York Jets should go out there and call the 49ers and offer a legitimate offer to them to bring him to New York and pay him big money, around 22, 23, maybe even $25 million per year? I personally think it would be smart. simply because of the versatility that Debo Samuel will bring. And I feel like this New York Jets offense is one big-time receiver away from really taking that next step. We signed 2 big-name tight ends in Uzama and Conklin. The offensive line is set. We got a stud in Michael Carter at the running back position. I do want to draft another one to complement him, and Tevin Coleman, of course. And the wide receivers and Elijah Moore, Corey Davis, Braxton Berrios, Denzel Mims. You add one big-time receiver to that, all of a sudden, the receivers is deep, and we got a lot of talent on this roster on the offensive side of the ball that will really help out Zach Wilson going into year number 2, because that's what this offseason is all about. It's about the young quarterback, making sure that he can take that next step, and I think Debo Samuel will make so much sense, and I really hope it happens. I'm not expecting it to happen. You guys should not expect it to happen as well. I just wanted to make this video to really talk about this rumor, talk about that the 49ers are open to, hearing offers. Like I said, I'm going to say it again to make sure you guys understand that this video is not me telling you that the 49ers are shopping Debo, because that's not the case. That is not the reality. Just a 49ers beat reporter spoke on a report saying that they will, answer any legitimate offer because they are a team that is willing to, be a team that is open for trades. And you never know. The Jets could be aggressive for Debo Samuel. So let me know your thoughts down below. If you guys want Debo Samuel, love to hear what you guys have to say. Or do you want to hold on to the draft picks and just go into the draft and draft their own guy in the first round or maybe in the second round, like a Traylon Burks, like a Wilson, or any of those draft prospects coming up in the 2022 NFL draft? I love hearing what you guys have to say. Please let me know down below in the comments. And of course, don't forget to like the video if you guys enjoyed. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. Let's go Jets. Peace.